Guys, so this is just a quick video today, and we're going through question 1 from the FP3 June 2016 paper. So this is for Edexcel. Now this is the old specification, but the questions in this paper are still very helpful for the new A level. So today in this question, we have a 3x3 matrix, right? We've got A is equal to this matrix here, and we're told that K is a constant. And we're given that matrix A is singular, and we have to find the possible values of K for 4 marks. Now, the fact that it says possible values of K straight away should tell you at some point here we're going to get a quadratic. So we know that straight away we're going to get a quadratic at the end somewhere. And you've got to remember, if a matrix is singular, all that means is that the determinant of the matrix, so det A in this case, is equal to 0. So if det A is equal to 0, we need to work out the determinant of this matrix. So you've got now to work out the determinant of a 3x3 matrix. It's a bit trickier than a 2x2 matrix, but not too tricky or anything advanced going on. What we do is we expand along a row or column. Now, when I was taught this, I was taught you always look for the easiest row, but in this case, it doesn't really matter which row you expand along. I'm just going to expand along the top row. Now, if you work out the determinant, normally you go plus, minus, plus. So this is the cofactors, right? Now, for this one, we start with a negative anyway, so the first one will be negative. The second one is positive, so it's just negative anyway. And the last one is negative again, so it's minus 3, so this becomes negative. So every term is going to be negative here. So the way we expand it is we've got to imagine that we are expanding along a row or a column, right? So I said I'm going to expand along this top row. So what you do is you start with this top left element. So imagine you cross that off, and you've crossed that off. What 2x2 matrix do we get left with? And determinant. So we get left with this, right? We've got 1, 3, minus 1, and K. So let me just take them off. So you take the coefficient here, so it's minus 2. Oops, let me change it to white. So it's going to be minus 2. And then you take the 2x2 there, so it's 1, 3, minus 1, and K. Now we won't work it out yet, we'll just keep going along getting the coefficients and the 2x2 determinants. And then it's going to be minus because you go plus, minus, plus, but because it's a plus anyway, that becomes minus. And then it's a 1, so it's just going to be minus 1, so we just keep it as minus. And then imagine you go along, so we cross this row off, this column, so it's K, 3, 2, and K. So K, 3, 2, and K. And then finally, this would normally be a positive. Now this would normally be a plus, but because it's negative 3 here, it's also going to be minus. So that's minus 3 lots of the determinant. So imagine you cross this row off and this column, so we get left with K, 1, 2, and minus 1. So K, 1, 2, and minus 1. Okay. So let's actually work these out now. So this is going to be minus 2 lots. So all we're doing now is working out the individual 2x2 determinants. So I'll start with this one. It's going to be 1 times K, so K minus 1 times 3, so it's going to be plus 3. So it's going to be K plus 3. Now we won't expand it just yet. Again, we'll just keep going along, doing it step by step, so hopefully it's clear. Minus the determinant of this, that's going to be minus. Now I'll put this in brackets just to keep it nice and clear. K times K is K squared. Minus 2 times 3, so minus 6. That's that one done. And then minus 3 on the outside, and then bracket, minus 1 times K, so minus K, minus 1 times 2, so minus 2. Now all we need to do is just expand each one individually and simplify our terms. So that's going to be minus 2K, minus 6, minus K squared, plus 6 times minus 6 plus 6, plus 3K, plus 6. Now if this is singular, so this is my determinant, this has to be equal to 0 at this point here. So we know we're on the right lines here. Let's just keep going. So all I'm going to do is collect my terms. So obviously I'm just going to have a minus K squared at the front. So minus K squared plus 3K minus 2K. So that just gives me plus K. And then I've got plus 6 or 12, minus 6, let's get plus 6. So this is equal to 0. Now because this coefficient of the k squared here is minus 1, I'm just going to multiply through by minus 1 to make it positive, and it'll just make the factorisation a lot easier, so that's going to give me k squared minus k minus 6 is equal to 0. And now just a nice factorisation from your GCSE sort of stuff. That's going to give me k minus 3 and k plus 2 is equal to 0. So therefore k is either minus 2 or k is 3. And there you have it, guys. Nice and easy.